praise in my mouth because the Lord's been good to me. Good to me. He didn't have to wake me up this morning, could have died in my sleep. Died in my sleep. I was bound by sin, but he's given me the victory. Victory. And I'm glad that I'm free. Hey, hey. I'm not just a Sunday morning Christian, I praise him every day. Praise him every day. The ransom that he gave for my life is a debt that I can't repay. I can't repay. I've been redeemed by the blood, that's why I live holy. Live holy. And even if the enemy tries, he's never ever gonna stop me.
Lord, I give you praise. This is my lifestyle, it is not a phase. Lord, I give you praise. This is my lifestyle, this is not a phase.
Now everybody's still amazed that Big Al has yet to fall off.
Yet to fall off.
That's because before I started walking in my ministry, I counted up the cost. Counted up the cost. Every ounce of knowledge that I gained before I knew the Lord, I count as lost. Count as lost. I submit to His will, 'cause He's my boss. He's my boss. He's my rock, my soul, my shield. No matter what the haters say, I gotta keep it real. I'm blessed in the valley and I'm showing up blessed on the hill. Blessed on the hill. To bring glory to the Lord is the reason why I live.
Lord, I give you praise. This is my lifestyle, this is not a phase. Lord, I give you praise. This is my lifestyle, this is not a phase.
Hey, for the rest of my days, you can catch me with my hands up like I'm doing the way. I'm so lost in His love. I've been filled by His Spirit like a hand in a glove. That means that He is on the inside. Rivers of living water pouring on the outside. This is not a phase, man, it's a lifestyle. Surrender or take your walk down the green mile. Been in the Lord, so I got a grip. If you need the living waters, go and take a sip. While the water's being troubled, better take a tip. Because I'm next in line, and you might get skipped. I'm blessed from my head to my toes. Flip that from my J's back up to my bro. I'm a child of the King, so it ain't no doubt. I got a praise on the inside, I gotta let it out.
Lord, we give you praise. This is my lifestyle, it is not a phase. Lord, we give you praise. This is my lifestyle, it is not a phase. Lord, I give you praise. This is my lifestyle, it is not a phase. Lord, I give you praise. This is my lifestyle, it is not a phase.
Hey everybody, this is your girl Creole Butterfly, Libra Butterfly, Coco 909, coming to you from the great state of Kentucky, where the women are beautiful, the horses are fast, so the horses are beautiful, the women are fast. It just really depends on what you like. I want to say happy birthday, happy quinceañera, happy bar mitzvah, happy anniversary to Lottie Dottie and every darn body under the sound of my voice. Okay, and you know I'm the old brother, what? The smooches. So there's a kiss from me to you. You get a smoochie. You get a smoochie. You get a smooch. Everybody gets a darn blessed smooch, okay? We're not going to be on here long, y'all. I need to lay my gutter butt country butt down, okay? So let's talk about some stuff, all right? Let's do the first thing, okay? Let me pull this up for you guys. I love this song. Lord, I give you praise. This is my lifestyle. This is not a phase. Yes, honey. That is my boo right there. Hold on. Let me pull this up. I was late trying to find my intro. I don't know where I saved it under. So, hey, Corinne. Oh, thank you, boo. Let's see. Here we go, right there. Let's go. Let go. Let me make sure y'all can see it. I had another video I was gonna show y'all, but you know what? Like I said, we're not gonna be on here long. I can always do part two. Let's go.
Spain to the 14th Amendment before slavery, before 1619, before the United States even existed. Black people known as Moors ruled cities, signed treaties, built empires, and even explored the Americas alongside Europeans. This is the untold story of how Moorish identity shaped Black American history. Alhambra, Cordoba, Moroccan cities like Fez and Marrakesh. In medieval Spain and North Africa, Moors were Muslims of African descent, Black Berbers, Arabs, and Sub-Saharan Africans. Spanish records called them Moros Negros. Portuguese chroniclers used Moros Negros. They were rulers, scholars, and seafarers, not slaves. Columbus's journal, African Ships Approaching the Americas. Even Columbus acknowledged that Africans reached the Americas before him. He wrote that, "The people of Guinea have navigated to this coast and traded with the Indians. The Indians brought pieces of metal for trading, and I asked them where they came from. They replied, from the south, where there are people who have swords and who are very warlike. They said the metal was called guanine, and that it came from Black men who came in boats from the south and southeast. These were the Guinea Moors, Black Muslims from West Africa who had long-distance maritime contact with Native Americans. In the 15th to 17th centuries, European explorers, especially the Portuguese and Spanish, used Guinea to describe the entire West Africa, the Moorish roots of Black America. From
Okay. What's up, Zero Boo? Hey. Okay, y'all. I'm just trying to reiterate that we wasn't always slaves, okay? I know some of y'all find this hard to believe, but trust and believe we was not always slaves. And trust me, before the Lord come back, we gonna rule some stuff. And I know y'all find that hard to believe too. I'm sorry. Pray about it. See what God is saying, okay? Let's go again. Let's do this one more time and then we're moving on.
From Spain to the 14th Amendment before slavery, before 1619, before the United States even existed, Black people known as Moors ruled cities, signed treaties, built empires, and even explored the Americas alongside Europeans. This is the untold story of how Moorish identity shaped Black American history. Alhambra, Cordoba, Moroccan cities like Fez and Marrakesh. In medieval Spain and North Africa, Moors were Muslims of African descent, Black Berbers, Arabs, and Sub-Saharan Africans. Spanish records called them Moros Negros. Portuguese chroniclers used Moros Negros. They were rulers, scholars, and seafarers, not slaves. Columbus's journal, African Ships Approaching the Americas. Even Columbus acknowledged that Africans reached the Americas before him. He wrote that, "The people of Guinea have navigated to this coast and traded with the Indians. The Indians brought pieces of metal for trading, and I asked them where they came from. They replied, from the south, where there are people who have swords and who are very warlike. They said the metal was called guanine, and that it came from Black men who came in boats from the south and southeast. These were the Guinea Moors, Black..."
Okay. All right. All right. That what is understood needs no explaining, okay? Just because I love us, that's it. I just love us. I love all. Don't get me wrong. I love all, but I love us, okay? And there's nothing wrong with loving us, okay? It's when people tell us that we're wrong because we love us. I don't get that. Well, how are you saying that you did? I didn't say I just loved us. I said I love us, okay? So let's scroll down. Give me one more again. I got one more for you. Got a lot more. I wasn't going to play this one, but I have to because it's in my spirit, okay? It's in my spirit, okay? So I told y'all about this. If you've been following me for any length of time, you know I actually told you guys about this. And yeah, so it's not new to you if you've been following me, okay? Because I rock.com. I rock the party that rocks the body. Y'all know MC Light's my favorite rapper, right? And then Remy Ma. I was going to get on that, but I'm going to talk about that tomorrow when I get on haters that look like you. All kinfolk ain't skin folk. Make sure you come in for that one. You're going to love that one. Yes, sir. Okay, here we go. Let me share. Let me shut up and share. Uh, yep, they did. Yep, they sure did. And we got tricked out of it because we trusted those that was untrustworthy. Okay. That's why I said I yeah. And actually no, people don't want to believe this either, but Indians actually come from us. Okay. Okay. I did a blood thing and everything. Honey, who. I ain't just a pretty face. I'm smart too. Get that. Get that straight. Y'all ready? Okay, here we go. Now this one they really gonna be mad about. Okay, they meaning haters. Okay.
The first president was a black man, not George Washington. Before you start crying, shut up and give me 30 seconds to explain. And no, I'm not talking about Obama. His name was John Hanson. He was the first president under the Articles of Confederation.
Let's stop right there. I could stop this video right there because that's what I told y'all. I told y'all that. I showed y'all that. I said the very first president was not George Washington. Let's get that straight. Okay? Was not George Washington. But, in his prospective place, okay? No hate here. We honor. Okay? All right, let's go.
8 whole years before George ever touched that powdered wig. Hanson was a black man from Maryland, elected by the Continental Congress in 1781. And yes, they called him President of the United States and Congress assembled. But you won't find his face on the money or in your dusty-ass history books.
Nope.
Wonder why? Because they erased him, just like they erase anything that makes black folks look The first president was a black.
Did y'all hear that? Okay. Let's play it one more again, okay? For the people in the back, and those of you all who have childrens, y'all might want to tune them in so they can look at this, okay? It's okay. Excuse the little one cuss word he made. But those of you all who got childrens, here we go.
Black man, not George Washington. Before you start crying, shut up and give me 30 seconds to explain. And no, I'm not talking about Obama. His name was John Hanson. He was the first president under the Articles of Confederation. 8 whole years before George ever touched that powdered wig. Hanson was a black man from Maryland, elected by the Continental Congress in 1781. And yes, they called him President of the United States and Congress assembled. But you won't find his face on the money or in your dusty-ass history books.
Nope.
Okay. So, y'all get it. Stop there right there. Give me one moment. Yeah. And it's also in the Vatican. Okay. It's also in the Vatican. There's a history that has not been told that our people know about is actually in the Vatican. All that was not destroyed, okay, is actually in the Vatican, okay? So, yeah, just to let y'all know, it's in the Vatican, okay? Now, I'm going to play a video. Shout out to these people. Shout out. And I asked the question, should we care, right? Right? Okay, hold on. Let me do. Hold on. Here we go. Pulling it up now as we speak. Hold on. And I do not own this song. Just to let y'all know, I'm gonna have to add it in my on my thing so they won't ding me. Make sure y'all can see it. Miss Olivia, here you go, boo.
Bueno, vamos a ver. Latino, bueno para arriba. Ahí. Vamos a ver.
Make sure y'all listen to the words.
Dice así.
Raise your hands. God bless America. Come on. If you feel proud to be American, raise your hand. God bless America. If you feel proud to be American. Raise your hand. God bless America.
God bless America.
You feel proud to be American. Raise your hand. God bless America. I will vote
For Donald Trump.
I will vote
Raise your hands, come on.
for
Raise
Donald
your
Trump.
hands.
Dale cintura, 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 cintura. I will vote for Donald Trump.
I will vote for Donald Trump.
Let's go.
Come on, my Latino and Mexican sisters and brothers.
For Donald Trump.
Bueno, señoras y señores, everybody, let's sing this song, everybody, together, okay? I need you loud, because I want to Trump hear that song, okay? Again. Yo quiero que todo el mundo lo cante fuerte, para que nuestro presidente la escuche, ¿ok?
En español bien ahorita.
So,
Tranquilito.
come on. 1, 2, 3, go.
Oh my God, I will vote.
Everybody,
I will vote.
come on. Repeat, repeat.
Oh my God, I will vote.
Come on.
I will vote. Hey.
For Donald.
Oh.
All right, praise God, praise God. That was their campaign song for our Mexican and Latino brothers and sisters. They were loud and proud, and they were saying, "I will vote for Donald Trump." That's what they just said. You can go back and rewind it. I wouldn't lie on them. As they was loud and proud with that. So I asked the question. Right now, since everything is going on, which is sad, all you got to do is look at what we've been through. Us, okay? Dark-skinned people, melanated people, Black people, what we've been through. All you got to do is look at our history, what we've been through, okay? And you kind of understand if you're not of a specific persuasion, okay? Now, it's two things that I do not tolerate violence. I do not condone violence at all, okay? I don't care what party it's coming from. I don't like violence, okay? I feel like there is a thing called peaceful protest, right? And I understand that you feel like you got to protest because we wrote the playbook, okay? We wrote the playbook and protesting and all of that. So everybody's following after our playbook, all right? So, we understand that, okay? We understand that. It's two things that bother me. And I'm just really being honest with you. It's two things that bother me. I understand you wanting rights. I get it. Okay. There's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with being, treated fair. Okay. Till this day, but they get around it by keeping us. Okay. So you have not, I understand you want to be treated fair but equal. Okay. I get that. But what's bothering me is because my dad fought for this country as well. Okay. And what bothered me, matter of fact, I'm going to see if I can't pull it up. Before I say it, I'm going to see if I can't pull it up. Hold on. Oh, I hope I can pull it up real quick. I got to find that one spot. Because I think he says it best in the Rasaka. And then I'm going to give y'all herb. And then we're going to get out of here. Okay? Let me see. Live. Hold on. 2 days, 1 day. Right here. Good. He might have. Okay, hold on. I'm going to put y'all on mute, but I'm still here. Keep it cute. You'll be on mute. Thank you guys for keeping it cute. Now you're unmute. Okay, so let me hurry up because I am on a time limit. Okay. Now, the person I am getting ready to share, okay, the views of this person I'm about to share is not necessary the views of the host of this channel. However, okay, some of the stuff that he is saying, some of the stuff I do agree with. Okay. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Let me get over here and get ready to share it with you guys. I just got to know how to spell this spell the channel correctly. Matter of fact, when I get off of here, I'll just share it. I'll just share it. Let me see. So right now, I'm ready to play it. All right. And it is some cussing in this, you guys. So, you know, he's Raw and in charge. Oh, that's cute. He's Raw and in charge. And him and Raw, they're actually, okay, they're actually husband and wife. All right. Ready. Go learn today. All right. Here we go. All right. Hold on. And shout out to Cellulite Podcast. Shout out to Cellulite Podcast. They be having some real deep conversations over y'all. I told y'all I'm everywhere. And I support Raw Be Privilege and her husband right here. I support them. I love them. They are my favorite meetup YouTube couple, like Lynette and Stanley is my favorite YouTube couple, okay? Because they was married when they came on YouTube. And Cellulite and Raw met from YouTube. And you know, so yeah, they my meetup. They are success story. Those are my boos right here, okay? So I'm trying to make sure that y'all can see this real quick. And I'm not going to play it out, but I will link him in my bio so you all can see and go and support them, okay? This is Robbie Privilege's husband, Cellulite.
So who broke into their house? That I get because we have stupid ass laws in America. That I get. But watch this. A motherfucker who is not American, a motherfucker who is foreign, a motherfucker who is in the country illegally is in your fucking country waving their flag, grabbing their nuts and dripping pussy juice all over the motherfucking streets of America. Why ain't nobody shot these motherfuckers yet?
That's his opinion. I don't think violence is the case. However, pay attention, listen close, because he makes some good points, okay? You can't throw the baby out with the bathwater, okay? You understand what I'm saying, okay? All right, let's go.
I'm Arab. Congratulations. Salute to you. He was a good kid. He didn't deserve it. Yeah, you sent me that. You sent me that Armor. A 9, a 32, and a 38 triangulating your ass in about 2.5 seconds. We need 12 years more of Trump. 12? 12? No. 12 ain't enough. 12 ain't enough. 12 ain't enough. What needs to happen is America needs to stop being pussy fast. So what if the fucking cameras are on? I've seen worse shit done on cameras on national motherfucking TV. Do we not motherfucking remember John F. Kennedy? That motherfucker was shot right on the goddamn... John F. Kennedy was shot in fucking public in front of everybody.
Well, yeah, he was. We getting somewhere, y'all. Just bear with me a little while longer, okay? Just bear with me.
The way this world will prosecute anyone that wants to prosecute anyone for fucking defending American soil, they need a fucking brain check. Anyone that wants to prosecute someone for defending American soil need a fucking brain check. They need a reality check. They need a fucking wake-up call. How the fuck you going? prosecute me for defending the fucking soil that my forebears fought for. And these illegal ass motherfuckers want to, well, I don't want to be in my country anymore. Get into the motherfucking country, waving the Mexican flag. I'm Mexican, Mexico, la viva la Mexico. Bitch, take your bitch ass back to Mexico then.
Again, not everything that the person is saying is agreeable with this channel. I'm making a point, okay? I'm making a point. He's upset because he fought for this country. So he's a veteran. He has the right to express how he feels, okay? And that's all I'm saying. If America is really the land of the free and the home of the brave, then hello. Hello. I may not like a whole bunch of stuff that's said, but do the people got the right to say it? Yeah. Yeah. Because when you start censoring things people can say, before long, they're going to censor something you say. Because somebody's going to be offended. Okay? So let me see. Let me go up a little bit because I don't want to play this man's whole thing. Okay, here we go. Oh, shoot. Okay, I think I went too far. Yep. Let's just start here, then we'll stop.
Then the other motherfucker fall. Then the fucking plane in Washington. And then World Trade Center building number 7 fall. It's like, wait, what the fuck going on? And then not too long after that, here comes a fucking video of Arabs celebrating.
He's talking about the World Trade Center and 9/11.
That Americans died. So I feel your hate. The Pentagon too. Yeah, I feel your hate. No problem. I ain't mad at you. But watch this. Also, as a black man, I have a bias against white people. Do you know what the fuck we went through in this country? But guess what? When I was in basic training in Fort Knox, Kentucky, when I went to Fort Aberdeen, Virginia, when I was in the Light Guard Army, when I was
shout out to Kentucky. Okay, keep moving forward.
Stationed in New York, when I have been shoulder to shoulder and elbow to elbow with a diverse group of men who went off and died, who lost life and limb and mental, fighting in a war that we did not need to be in. Trust me when I say, Green Strawberry Green, I feel your hate. But watch this, Green Strawberry Green. Here I am on American soil, and I am getting undervalued as a veteran Black American in my own country. Not only that, I am getting disrespected. I am getting racial bigotry from my own people. I get more racist bigotry from my own people than I do get from white people. I get treated and I get undervalued as American from fucking red-blooded Americans. I am living in a time where people who are crossing a fucking border have more value than me. They get more motherfucking concern than me. So let me ask you, and then on top of that, all over social motherfucking media, as a black man, as my image and likeness is being demasculatized, I am being slandered, I'm being talked about, I'm being concluded as a nigga, all because of what the world thinks. But guess what? Guess what? Hell, you say you from Africa. Even Africans don't like African Americans.
True.
What's going on, Artifacts?
They have been told not to socialize with us. That's true. I know a lot of people don't want to believe it, but that's true. I know if it's a lie, then the Africans is telling it, because every African that I know that has, came over here and tell the story, say they are told once they get here, do not mingle with African Americans. Do not. Okay? So that is really true. That is really true. So, they don't want them with us. Here we go. She's right here. Awesome. Okay. All right. So let me save this because it wouldn't let me save it on my other channel. Okay, let's go.
Even Africans don't like African Americans. But again, I say, in a country where I am undervalued the most as a black man by my people, by my country, by my women, and in a country where I am undervalued the most by the world, this is the black male demasculation isn't just a black American problem, it's a global problem. Because the nigga shit. Now watch this. Put a one in the chat if y'all still with me. Watch this. Motherfuckers is jumping the goddamn border. Motherfuckers is being invited into a country that they don't come from. Motherfuckers is jumping off of boats. Motherfuckers is crossing through waters. Motherfuckers is getting treated.
Smooches, Catherine Boo. Hey, happy life. So we almost done because I shared it. I put the link to this if you want to hear the whole thing. Like I said, I always go over and support Robbie Privilege and her husband. Say You Like Podcasts. I love them. If you ain't ready, if you're not adult, you can't go over because they don't play with you. It's raw and in your face, okay? AKA Robbie Privilege. It's all up in your face, okay? So you can't go over acting all whatever because they plays not. Okay, it's grown people channel over for real. It's grown people channel. So shout out to their husband and wife team, Robbie Privilege and Say You Like Podcast. Them is one of my favorite couples that met on YouTube and making it last forever. So y'all, you can meet somebody on the tube of the you and have a great marriage or relationship, but you got to be honest and upfront and want the same thing. Okay, so let me get back to this.
Treatment that they didn't ask for, that they are just getting. And here I am just trying to fucking live. I have 53 people watching this stream. Out of these 53 people watching this stream, how many people will send $5 through the Cash App or through the Super Chat? I have to work. I have to get up here on a soapbox and talk shit just to hope to get some support. But guess what? If I was an illegal, all I have to do is make it into the country and the government will give me $1,200 and a fucking hotel.
Facts. So my question is, if you can't give us reparations because you don't have the money, if you can't give us reparations because, this generation, the last couple of generations had nothing to do with slavery, how is it that we have money to give people who are not born here? And I don't mind people, if you want to come here, that's fine. Do it the right way. But we blessing people. Okay, does illegal not mean against law now? Am I wrong? And if so, please let me know, because I grew up in school, something that was illegal means you went against the law. And if you went against the law, there was consequences. You understand what I'm saying? So if that changed, let me know, because a lot of things change and we don't know about it. And I don't claim to be the sharpest pencil in the pencil box. So if that's changed, then respectfully, I'm sorry because I didn't know. All right. Just a little bit more, and then we out of here.
And a credit score, in a 750 credit score. How fucked up is this? How fucked up is this situation? This situation in LA is more important than what you think. And for any motherfucker that's going down there and they supporting this shit and they standing behind this shit and they fighting for this shit, take your ass back to that fucking country with them. Appreciate you, darling Nikki. I'm just being honest. No one wants to fucking be honest about this shit. Americans, we don't get that kind of help. You know why? You know why, son kids? Because we have to work, we have to fucking work for it. Jesse Brown says, I find it funny how we're not punishing Mexico. Mexico should be fucking punished. Mexico should be fucking punished. Whatever tariff that Trump want to put on their motherfucking ass, they should be punished. Venezuela, they should be punished. Palestine should be punished.
Dirk, I know you in the clouds listening because this is your kind of stuff, boo. My brother Dirk C. Williams, smooches.
Israel should be punished. Oh, well, you can't say that because that's anti-Semitic. Yeah, okay. All right, cool. How fast do I want to get kicked off of YouTube?
Okay, and I'm going to stop it right there. In order to find out how fast he wanted to get kicked off of YouTube, you got to go listen to his channel. Again, shout out to my booze, them, Robbie Privilege, and her husband said you like podcasts. They do one thing now. They have one channel, I think, and they together. Every time he's on, she comes up and, and everything. So I salute them. Those are my booze. And like I said, that's grown people stuff over there. If you're not ready for a grown person's conversation, don't go over trying to play like you do in these other sectors and talk all stupid and all slow like you can't put one foot in front of the other and walk, because they're going to chew you up and spit you out, okay? They're going to chew you up and spit you out, okay? So, I want to say that. Anywho, whether you agree with him or not, whether you agree with everything he said or a little bit of what he said, we have all have had conversations in our mind about what is it about our skin that causes people to hate us so much, to where even though we built this thing, okay, let's just keep it real, we built this thing, we was here first and all this type of stuff, that we don't get anything. We have to fight and hustle for everything that we get. What is it? Okay, what is it? Right? So, again, I understand people, marching and stuff for, what they believe. I get it. I really do. Like I said, we wrote the blueprint in it, and we wrote tongue twister, the playbook in it. So I understand. Okay. So again, just listen. You ain't got to agree. Just listen. All right, so let me get to this real quick. Let me get to this real. Shout out to my sister Mixology 99. Here you go, boo. Wait a minute. All right, the herb of today, y'all, I'm just gonna hit it briefly, is oregano oil. Okay, oregano oil. You want oregano oil at least 75% grade or higher. All right. Oregano oil is a number one antibiotic. An antibiotic, it actually kills antifungal. It's antifungal, fungus. It's antiviral, parasites, yeast infections, candida. Okay, so if you got any of those things, you want to get yourself on some oregano oil at least for 9 days. Okay, 9 days, just to make sure that, because it'll start killing within the first 48 hours. Okay. The other days is a maintenance. And then the last 2 days, okay, of those 9 days is to make sure there's no residue. Okay. So you want to make sure that, you go through that. Also, oregano oil helps people who have colds or flus. If you have a sinus infection, okay, if you have SIBO, small intestine bacteria overgrowth, that's what SIBO stands for, okay, small intestines bacterial overgrowth. It actually helps with that as well. And I'm not a medical doctor, so I'm not making any medical claims. I'm actually talking about something that has helped me and others that I know that has been documented, okay? So, it just is what it is, all right? I'm just going to give y'all 2 more, okay? If you suffer with acne, okay, it helps with that. And also antiseptic. It's an antiseptic. You can put it on wounds and things of that nature. Now, I did give y'all one thing once before. I told you that if you put like 10 drops of oregano oil in some water, shake it up, you can spread on your doorknobs, through your air, and things of that nature, and it kills bacteria and stuff just like that. Okay. Remember when we was going through the COVID-19, I told y'all about that as well. And that if you didn't want to go out there and buy all this extra stuff, you can get you some oregano oil, mix it with water. Okay. And hey, there you go. There you go. Just a testimony. My aunt, age 100, in 2023, mixed 3 drops of oregano oil in her morning juice as she has for most of her life. She has never had the flu or cold and attributes her health and longevity to this daily routine. Her doctor was always amazed at her health until he passed away. This enlightening video reveals why it's so beneficial. Okay, she's talking about oregano oil, all right, and everything. Uh, People don't know that oregano oil is what it is. All right. It also helps with mucus. So all of the things. Okay. Um, Somebody else. Uh, I just got these testaments off of my herbal person's uh, website. And so somebody else said, I had a valid cyst on top of my foot, had surgery to remove it, and it came back with the vengeance. My friend said use oregano on the cyst intermediately. Okay. Took 3 weeks to completely cure. The cyst never came back. Okay. And it's been 15 years ago. So you see what I'm saying when I say antiseptic? Okay. And it kills viruses and things of that nature. So I used to tell y'all all the time that oregano oil is something that you need in your apothecary. Okay. Your apothecary is just in case it's clips out here where you can't get to man-made medicines and things of that nature, that you actually have your own stuff in your home. Okay. So I wanted to tell you guys that and everything. So uh yeah. So there you go, mixology, boo. There you go. I forgot the other one that I was supposed to do, but we've been on here almost an hour. So I wanted to make sure that I gave you all that and let you know I got this coffee, y'all, sitting over here from I got this coffee sitting over here from uh Dunkin' Donuts. Again, I told y'all who do we blame for my coffee at Dunkin' Donuts? Who do we blame? Do y'all remember who we blaming? Okay, you remember? You don't remember? Okay, let me.